Hello?
Okay, let me share my screen first. Can you see my screen now, guys?
No, ma'am.
No, ma'am.
Not yet. Okay, wait a minute. Let me just fix this first. How about this one?
No, ma'am.
No, ma'am.
Okay. To avoid an don't share. How about this time? Can you see my screen?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, that's good to hear. So I think we are ready for our class this morning. Okay, F5. Okay, so good morning everyone and welcome to our English class. By the way, I am Rena Macellones and I am be the one to teach you our subject this morning. To start with, may I request everybody to be the May I request everybody to please stand up and put ourselves in the presence of the God. And may I request somebody to lead our prayer this morning. May I request Miss Angeline to lead our
May I,
prayer?
May I, ma'am?
Okay, you may.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, ma'am.
Good afternoon,
Good afternoon,
everyone.
everyone.
So let us pray
pray
first.
first.
Let's put our hearts to the holy presence of God. In the name of the Father, and the Son, the Holy Spirit. Amen.
Amen.
Dear Lord and
Dear Lord
Father
and
of
Father
all,
of all,
thank you for
thank you for
today.
today.
Thank you for
Thank you for
ways in
ways
which you
in which
provide
you
for
provide
us
for
all.
us all.
For your
For your
protection and
protection
love,
and
we
love.
thank
We
you.
thank
Help
you.
us to
Help us to
focus our
focus
hearts
our hearts
and minds
and
now
minds
on
now
what we
on
are
what we
about to
are
learn.
about to learn.
Inspire us
Inspire us
by your
by
Holy
your
Spirit
Holy
as we
Spirit as
listen
we
and
listen
write.
and write.
Guide us
Guide
by
us
your
by your
eternal light
eternal
as
light
we
as we
discover more
discover
about
more
the world
about the
around
world
us.
around us.
We ask
We
all
ask
this.
all this.
We ask all
We ask
this
all this
in the name
in
of
the name
Jesus.
of
Amen.
Jesus. Amen.
Amen. Okay. So good morning, class.
Morning, ma'am. Morning, ma'am.
Okay. So how are you today?
We're fine, ma'am.
Okay, it's good to hear that you are doing
Good,
fine
ma'am.
this
Good, ma'am.
morning. Okay, of you are good and doing fine. So after that, let me check your attendance first. So say present if your name is called. Okay, let's start with Hilot.
Present, ma'am. Ma'am.
Okay, very good. Laranjo.
Present, ma'am. Present, ma'am.
Okay. Potes.
Present,
Present,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Rodriguez.
Present, ma'am.
And lastly, Suan.
Present, ma'am.
Present, ma'am.
Okay, very good. So let's clap our hands because we have a complete attendance for today. It is a great start for our today's discussion, okay? Okay, so let's continue. Before we proceed to our proper class this morning, I want you to take note of the following classroom rules and regulations. Okay, number 1. Raise your hands when you want to ask or answer a question. Number 2. No using of gadgets unnecessarily during class hours. Number 3. Create a quiet and comfortable study space. And number 4. Show respect all the time. So, please observe our classroom rules and regulations every time. So, is that clear for everybody?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, very good. So, by the way, I have a star sticker here. It has an equivalent of 10 points. So, make sure to participate in our class discussion to gain some points at the end of the class period. Okay? Okay, next, let's proceed. So, let's have our motivational activity entitled Read and Respond. So, here it is. I want 2 class volunteers to read the dialogue in the screen. So, can you see the dialogue, guys? Or class? Can you see the dialogue on the screen, class?
Not yet, ma'am.
Okay, not yet. Okay, let's just wait a little moment. Oh, what's the problem? What can you see on your screen, class?
Dialogue, ma'am.
Okay, can you see the dialogue already? So I want 2 class volunteers to please read the dialogue in the screen. I want 1 girl and 1 boy to read the dialogue. Okay, may I request Mr. Clark and Juvie Rodriguez to please read. Clark will read for the lines of Levi and Juvie for Mikasa.
Exercising is good for our health.
I know. My favorite exercise is jogging.
Mikasa keeps herself sexy by dancing.
Levi does boxing in the gym thrice a week.
Well, my only exercise is biking towards school instead of walking.
Okay, very good. So, that dialogue has a connection to our topic this morning. So, after you read the dialogue, what have you observed from it? Okay? I want answers from you, class. What can you observe from the dialogue you've read? Okay? Okay, very good. It ends with ing. Okay? Precisely. So, from what you've observed, it is words ending with ing. What do you call those words? What do you think are those words are being called? Okay, I want Lian Hilot to answer this one.
Can you repeat your question, ma'am?
Okay, again, if those underlined words are action words ending with ing, what do you call those words? For your own perception, what do you call those words?
I think those words, ma'am, are gerunds.
Okay, very good. That's right. So, are you familiar with gerunds, guys?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so I knew that all of you has already have a background knowledge about gerunds. So today we will just have a recap and refreshes your understanding about this topic. So our topic for today is all about gerunds. So what is a gerund? But before that, let us read first the learning objectives, okay? So at the end of the discussion, 80% of the students shall be able to A. Draw out the uses of gerunds in sentences by organizing a concept map graphic organizer. B. Demonstrate the use of gerunds through a poem making and presentation. Letter C. Organize a reflective essay addressing our societal problems nowadays as a student by applying the use of gerunds on it. Okay? So I hope that in the end of our class today, we will going to achieve our learning objectives. Okay, let's proceed. So, what is a gerund? So, I want somebody to please read this one. Chiza Larano, can you please read? What is a gerund?
Gerund is a verb form ending in ing and used as a noun like an ordinary single word noun. It is a verbal and therefore expresses action or a state of being.
Okay, very good. When we say gerund, it belongs to a verbal group that also expresses an action or state of being. But unlike other verbals like infinitives, gerund is an action word plus ing. So today we will going to learn also the different uses of gerunds. Okay, let's proceed. So gerund may be used as number 1, subject. It is used as a subject when it tells us whom or what a sentence is about. So it is the main point or idea in a sentence. Number 2, direct objects. It receives the action of a certain verb called transitive active words. So this one, it is the one who received the action of a subject in the sentence. And therefore, we can call it the predicate nominative or subjective when it complements come after linking verbs. They rename the subject of the sentence, okay? And lastly, number 4, objects of the preposition are nouns that follows a preposition and they are a necessary part of prepositional phrase. So I know that all of you have a background of this topic and I hope that if you have some questions, you can raise it on me so that we can answer it, okay? So, to further understand the uses of gerunds in each sentences, I have here an exercise. All you have to do is to identify how gerund is being used in the following sentence. Are you there, Clark?
Ma'am, please repeat the question, ma'am.
Okay. All you have to do is to identify how gerund is being used in the following sentences. Number 1, reading is a very productive hobby. How thus gerund is being used in the sentence?
It is used by object of preposition, ma'am.
Okay, are you sure?
Yes, ma'am.
Ma'am, can I?
Okay, Chisa, you can share your answer.
In my own opinion, ma'am, is reading is used as a subject in the sentence, ma'am.
Okay, very good. As you can observe, the main verb there is reading. So it is read plus ing equals reading, and it is the main idea of the sentence. That's why it is used as subject. Okay, how about number 2? Very good. You'll receive a star for that, Chisa. Okay, number 2. May I request Lian Hilo to please answer and read the number 2 sentence.
Okay, ma'am. Number 2. He was reprimanded for writing the classroom rules.
Okay, what's your answer?
The answer, ma'am, is object of preposition.
Okay, very good. It is object of the preposition because it follows the preposition for. Okay, and it is supported by the predicate was reprimanded for writing the classroom walls. Okay, how about the last number, number 3? My sister Lucia dislikes eating sweets. Okay, may I call in Angeline to please answer number 3.
Okay, ma'am. So, the sentence number 3 is, I think, ma'am, it is the direct object, ma'am.
Okay, very good. It is a direct object. So why can we say that it is a direct object? As you can observe in the sentence, eating follows the word dislike. So it answers the question, what does my sister Lucia dislike? So it is eating sweets. Therefore, it is used as direct object in the sentence. Okay. So, very good. By that, I am now certain that you actually understand our topic for today's meeting. So, do you have some questions regarding our topic for today, class? If yes, please raise your virtual hand so that I can answer your questions or some clarifications.
None, ma'am.
Okay? If
None,
none,
ma'am.
okay, very good. If none, that is my go sign to proceed for our activity this morning. So for our application, we will have a group activity. So, I will divide you into 3 groups. You will be grouped according to your last name, and I will give you your instructions after that one. Okay, so here it is. Can you see my screen, guys?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, very good. So, okay, let's proceed. So, again, for group 1, you need to summarize the concept of gerunds, including its definition and uses through a concept map graphic organizer. Make sure to post your output on our Google Classroom for the access of your classmates, okay? Did you get it, group 1? Okay, group 1. Oh, I forgot to tell you your groupings. Okay? Group 1 will be Hilot and Laranjo. And group 2 will be Potas and Rodriguez. And group 3 will be Swan. And I think you're the only one for the group 3 and you can handle it yourself. Okay? because your partner is absent. Okay, so group 1, you can use Microsoft Word using your cell phones in doing your task. Also, if you don't have, you can write it on a cartolina. But it's up to you on what graphic organizers you will use in your activity, okay? So group 1, did you get it?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, very good. So let's go for the group 2. Group 2, you need to apply the uses of gerunds in a sentence through poem making and presentation. Please post your poem on our FB group. So, group 2, make sure to observe the proper usage of your word choice in applying your knowledge on our topic for today, and cooperate with each other to share your ideas and knowledge for our group activity. So, is it clear, guys? Group 2?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, very good. And for the last group, all you have to do is to read the news with a headline of DepEd official close to 4 million learners did not enroll for next school year due to COVID-19 crisis found in our Google Classroom. So I have posted this news article class in our Google Classroom. So just check it there, and all you have to do is to write a reflective essay about the importance of education using gerunds and post it in our Facebook group. So, group 3, you need to read your activity and you can access it in our Google Classroom. So, is it understood, group 3?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, very good. So that's my go signal for you to do your activity. But before that, let me present to you the different rubrics in scoring your output. So for the graphic organizer rubrics, we have here the categories of content, summarization, grammar and spelling, as well as the design. So it is scored through 4 points, 6 points, 8 points, and 10 points. So, you will get a perfect 10 if your content indicates sentences of ideas, in-depth analysis, and evidences original thought and support for the topic, as well as the summarization and work has no spelling errors and no grammatical errors, as well as your graphic organizer is attractive, uniform, and well-designed. So, you can access this following rubrics class in our group chat. I already posted it there. I already sent it there. So please have time to look for it there. Okay? So next is for the group 2, poem making and presentation. So the following categories are focus and assigned topic, creativity, spelling and punctuation, and the last one is imagery. So, it is scored based on 10, 8, 6 points. Okay, so expect that you will get a good grades if you can observe the following rubrics that I have posted. So, please take time to check on this upon doing your activity. And lastly, is the essay writing rubrics. So, the essay writing rubrics must be, okay. It is, let me edit this one first. There's a technical error in this one. It should be essay writing. Okay. So, this one will be the rubrics of essay writing, the ideas, organization, sentence fluency, and conventions. Okay, so I will give you 10 minutes to do your task, and I will be using my timer here to track your activity time. So you can start your group activity now. Let me just play this one. I think that all of you are already ready for our group presentation this morning. So, let us start with the group 1.
We are the group 1 and here is our graphic organizer. Gerund. Gerund, it is a verb from ending in ing and used as noun like an ordinary single word noun. It is a verbal and therefore expresses action or state of being. Subject. The subject it tells us whom or what a sentence is about. Then, direct objects. It receives the action where verb called the transitive active words. And the predicate nominative, it complements come after linking verbs. They rename the subject of the sentences. And the last one is the object of the preposition. These are nouns that follows a preposition. They are a necessary part of a prepositional phrase. And that's all. Thank you.
Okay, thank you so much, Group 1. So let's proceed to Group 2.
Group 2, I am with Mr. Potes. So, a day and a weekend. I love laughing and talking with my friends. Breathing correctly is important for good health. Last weekend, my family went camping. I was planning on sleeping all morning. Following lunch, I enjoy reading quietly. Memorizing formula is very difficult. The children enjoy playing music together.
Oh, that's a very good poem to hear. So let's proceed to the Group 3. Let me hear your reflection paper, okay?
Good morning, everyone. And this is Group 3, and this is my reflection paper using Gerunds. So, education is the passport to the future because tomorrow belongs to those who prepares and works for it. Today, after reading the article about almost 4 million learners did not enroll for next school year due to the COVID-19 crisis, I've realized that not all of us has a privilege to go to school. We must be thankful to have our online class, blended learning, and modular learning. Despite the challenging problems we are experiencing, I challenge myself to have some time management toward handling my personal activities and duties to study despite my own insecurities and incapability. I am able to overcome my weakness and embrace my reading skills towards my growth and becoming a role model for every youth in our community. That's all. Thank you.
All right, so very good, Group 3, and also the Group 1 and Group 2. So I hope that you had fun in our group activity and learned a lot from it. So, do you have any questions, class, or some clarifications before we proceed to our evaluation? So, in our evaluation, all you have to do is to get a 1/4 sheet of paper and then complete the sentences below by using the ing gerund form of the verbs in the box. So, as you can see, there are verbs here like sleep, find, eat, swim, cook, watch, read, learn, and bake. So, you need to answer this one from numbers 1 to 5. And I will give you 5 minutes to answer your activity. So, is there any question, class?
There's none, ma'am.
Okay, if there's none, so you can proceed in answering your activity. Okay, so time's up. So I want you to pass your papers forward. I mean, pass your answers on our Google Classroom as I am going to check it later. So for your assignment, in a short bond paper, cut and paste an article from a newspaper or magazines that uses gerund in their sentences. Submit your outputs on our Google Classroom. So, is that clear, guys? I think that's all for today, class, and thank you for your participation, and goodbye, class.
Goodbye, ma'am.
Okay, goodbye. Hoping that you'll have a good day ahead. Okay, thank you for your participation, and I will check your outputs on our Google Classroom. Okay, thank you. Thank you, guys. Okay. Okay, thank you for participating. Okay na. You can leave the meeting now.